Hey everyone, this is Lee with Mantis Mechanics, and today I'm going to start a 3-part series on stopping kicks. Stopping kicks are exactly what they sound like. They're going to stop your opponent from coming in. Now you can use these as an attack or as defense, which I will get to with each individual kick. So today we're going to start off on our first kick, which is the front kick. Okay, before we talk about the advantages and disadvantages of the front kick, we're going to teach you how to do it. So very simply, you're going to get into your fighting stance. You're going to bring the knee up as high as you can, and you're going to use the hips. So a lot of times people will leave the hips behind, so they'll do something like that, and the hips don't move. I want to bring the hips into play without leaning too far back. So I don't want to do this, right? If we're doing self-defense, obviously we're not going to start that from a fighting stance. We might start from a neutral position, and if someone's coming in, boom, and we bring our hands up as we throw that kick. Okay? The front kick is advantageous because it's very quick. Normally you're going to do this off the front leg, but you can do it off of either leg. Front leg is a little bit better because you're going to have more reach. It's closer to your opponent, so it's going to be quicker. And it's going to keep your opponent farther away. So these are important. Disadvantage of a front kick is that it's easier to catch than the next two kicks I'm going to show you. So there is a possibility of someone grabbing your kick and sweeping you or throwing you off balance. So that is a disadvantage of the front kick. But it is the fastest of all these kicks. It's going to get from point A to point B the quickest. So we're going to be talking about targets for the front kick. The front kick can be done to the legs. Although to the legs I don't really recommend because you're going to be hitting with the ball of the foot. And the leg is kind of a small target. If you miss, there's a lot of disadvantages to that. Okay, first of all, you're not going to stop your opponent. Then if you miss, you might fall off balance and come into your opponent, doing exactly opposite of what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep them away. If you put your foot down and they're still coming in, you're actually stepping into your opponent. That's not good. So my recommended targets are the torso. Any place on the abdomen, can be the chest, can be the stomach. Most people will say the solar plexus. That's very good, but this kick is effective if you hit them anywhere. It's going to hurt. Okay. The second place or the last place would be the head. So this is a knockout technique. It's, high risk but high reward. So your best for stopping is going to be somewhere from the hips all the way up to the torso. Of course the groin, but we're not going to do a pushing kick when we do the groin. We're going to do more of a raising kick. So that's our front kick. This is part 1, like I said, in our series of 3. So stay tuned for the next part, the side kick.